and talking, and they are learning a lot to be here. And I like it so much to stay here talking English. So that's it. This me. How about you? Let me see.
Fredson.
That's me. Yes.
Hello, I'm Fredson, 37 years old. I'm also from Brasilia, but currently live in Porto, Portugal. I'm married, two daughters, and I work on IT.
Very good. Thank you. And I'm already presented me, but my name is Epaminondas Sá, host here in TNT, and I love to dance and dance forró, listen forró as well, and listen podcasts, read books, play video games, and yeah, that's me. So guys, let's start for the number one. Let me know your perspective about how do you define self-esteem and how important do you think it in our lives? Fredson, let me know your point about how do you define self-esteem and how important is it?
I think it's like a pride of yourself, a confidence on yourself, and like have self-respect, and to care about yourself and your beliefs. And no matter what other people say about you, you have this confidence and you keep this confidence about yourself. And in your beliefs, you try to work on, because everyone has the flaws. But yeah, that's, I think the point is this confidence about yourself, in believing yourself, and have this kind of uh, barrier to block another one views, because a lot of them it's bad views about you.
Very good, very good. Thank you. Daphne, let me know your point.
Yes, I agree with Fredson. I would say that self-esteem is the way you see yourself, and is very important to have a good self-esteem because you can be more confident, you have more love self, and make good choice to good make choice to choose the good friends and the good partners. I don't know. I think it's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Julia, your turn.
So, in my opinion, self-esteem is about everything in your life because it's so important you has confidence in yourself and you love yourself because you stay with you in your part of your life, and it is so good you know take care of yourself because uh, it's not good you living your life, you hate yourself, or putting yourself to down because you stay with you. So for this, self-esteem is so good in your life, and for this, it's so important yourself. Say good things to yourself, and start to take care of your life because uh, this make your esteem, and for this you stay you start to be more happy in your life.
Thank you, Julia. Good morning, William. How's it going?
Hello, good morning, guys. Thank you for having me here.
Okay, is it your first time here or not?
Well, I think with you, it's my first time, but I've been joined in other meetings with the TNT. Yeah,
Okay, okay, welcome aboard.
thank
So,
you.
William, I will change your room to balance the rooms, okay? We have
Okay,
other room just to, I put here the questions in the chat. So See you in
See you. Thank
some
you.
minutes. See ya. So, guys, about the number two, can you share a personal experience where you struggled with external validation? How did you overcome it? I don't know if you have the same vision, but nowadays, especially because of the social media, I think we have a lot of uh, ways to have self-validation, so I post here on my Instagram a picture, and I have automatic self-validation, people liking and make comments. So maybe it's not good, I think, but maybe you have a personal experience that you struggle with external validation or things like that, and how did you overcome it? Let me know if you have ever had this kind of experience. Julia, I will start from you. Let me know.
So I don't like talking my life to other people because it's so difficult to validation yourself, and it's more difficult to other people do this. It's not other people who stay in your side, who cheers of yourself, of what you doing, and I feeling when you talk so a lot with your life to other people, the things don't happen. This is my opinion, and I think when I talk to other person, I I start to put in more pressure in myself because I need to live with my validation and the validation to other person, and it's more difficult to doing what I want, and I do many things in my life, and sometimes I talk to many people like I will do these things, and I talk to many people what I need to do, what I go to do, and when this don't happen, and I need to talk to um, all the people who I talk to this, and they start conversation. Guys, remember the things when I say, "Oh, I go to do. I want to go to this college. I don't pass," and the all people know I don't pass, and I start to feel so bad to this. I just talk to other people when this thing happen. Like I start, oh guys, I pass in the college, and all people say, "What? You apply to the college?" And they say more good because these people is not waiting for this, and I like to do this. I don't know how is opinion for you, but I want to know. Uh, he, in here has someone who think same what I think.
Yeah, it's a kind of pressure, because the people are waiting for your act, or maybe you say this, and the people are waiting for your goals. So it's a kind of pressure that other people put in ourselves, and we put in ourselves. So it's hard. I totally got your point. Fredson, do you have this kind of thing as well or not? Do you just do, or
Yes,
you don't have
listen,
problem?
Julia, I remember when I was in college, when I was a teenager, and as a teenager, we are a lot insecure. We don't have a clear view of ourselves, so we struggle a lot. And when we start to hit on someone or flirting with someone, and they close us down, it's difficult because we don't have the confidence to overcome that. So you become sad and you think you will not have anyone in your life through whole life. And it's hard that because it hits very hard in your self-esteem because we are creating one yet. And unfortunately, I believe for this kind of problem, you just have to grow. You have to grow some mature, becomes a mature person, and with that you can have confidence on yourself. And even when you flirt on someone and they don't accept your flirt, you have the confidence to think about, oh, this person don't like me, but there is someone else that will like me as I am. And this view of the people denying your flirt is difficult because you don't know if, oh, I'm not beautiful, I don't have the good conversation, I'm not interesting, what my problem, I have a problem, what must can be this problem. So it's hard. I think this the most the hard problem to everyone because everyone wants, once in your life was a teenager has this kind of problem.
For sure, for sure. I think that getting more mature, it can nowadays, for example, I don't I don't take I don't care about other vision about me, So we are getting old, more old, and I don't care. Oh, you are talking about flirt, for example. If someone don't want me, I know that it's not just about me. Maybe it's about the the circumstance, So it doesn't mean that, oh, I'm bad guy, I'm not good enough and things like that. And I totally agree
Yeah,
about you
and
about
it's funny because
nature.
when I remember when like I was a teenager, I had a friend, and it's like expression. He's like a machine. He shoots every girl in the room. So he received thousands of no's. But it's funny because he has already there self-esteem to receive the no, and what else? I can hit someone else, and eventually someone will say yes to me. That's all that I need is one yes. So it's funny because even though we was young, he already had this self-esteem to receive the no, and it's okay for him.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Thank you. Daphne, let me know your point. Let me know.
Yes, in my case, I went through situation here in abroad, because here is very common the young people speak English, German, French, Spanish, many language. And for the simple fact, I'm Brazilian and I don't have the same facility to speak many language. They don't give me the validation. So I had problems validation myself because I didn't have the same opportunities like them. Because in Brazil we don't have the same education. English is very difficult to learn since the childhood. So I I need to work myself and work my self-esteem because I starting to comparing with them and to have the harmful feelings, and it's not good.
Thank you, Daphne, to share it with us. And I can imagine that living abroad it's totally different, other culture, other people, and other thoughts about us. The number three is kind of about this. In your opinion, how can external validation impact a person's self-esteem, both positively and negatively? And let me know, you're abroad one perspective, one experience. Let me know, how do you face this in your life, and talk more about this, about the number 3, please.
Yeah. Yes, this situation affects a lot because you starting to comparing with others, and you see that others people have more opportunities than you, and it affects your self-esteem, your validations. This is the negative side, but the positive, you became more strong, and you became more strong to protect yourself than others.
Thank you. Fredson, let me know your point about the number 3.
I think I suffered the same problem as Daphne, living here in Portugal, but I think everywhere we had this kind of problem because people lives here, so there are bad people and good people, so a little xenophobia. I think every Brazilian person already passed these in a while when we are abroad. So it's kind of difficult because it's hit us very low because it's not our fault to be Brazilian, and they, they kind of has this xenophobia because we are Brazilian. It's difficult because we cannot choose to not be a Brazilian guy, and it's not something that we can fix it, and we have the persistence to forget it, but it's difficult. It's like you said previously, on social media they post a photo and wants to have likes and comments, and even though you receive, I don't know, 1,000 good comments, the one bad comment, it's what's keeping you awake at night. So it's hard because people are mean, but it is all about self-esteem and know how to block and forget this kind of stuff because happen everywhere. And so that is.
Yeah, I can imagine it's hard. I watched a video this week about in Portugal. So it hard. I was watching and I feel so bad. I can imagine the person in person in the situation. So it's so hard. It's so hard. I can imagine. And yeah, bad. But you said about to be Brazilian, and it's not a problem. Maybe the problem is the person. It's not a problem to be Brazilian, and but it's so
Yeah,
hard.
we like to be Brazilian. Brazilians like the happiness, the happier population in the world, or top three. I don't know. It's the warming culture, warming peoples. We are always showing empathy and want to talk to someone and be a friendly person. So uh, uh, it's not a bad thing to be Brazilian. In the other hand, it's the opposite of it. So we just have to get used to this kind of situation and ignore it because this happened to everyone for all sort of things, not just to be born in Brazil or someplace else. Even though I can say about age, religion, if you can speak English or not, if you have money or not, if you live in a good place or not, and
Yeah,
all kind of stuff make some make this kind of problem.
yeah, yeah. Sad, but keep going. Julia, let me know your point about the number 3. How can external validation impact a person's self-esteem? Maybe your self-esteem. Let me know.
So, in my opinion, the thing, this validation, who is the person who validates yourself, because sometimes external opinion can help you to like more you and you put yourself to up, but sometimes has person who uh goes to talking bad things to you and they don't share to yourself. And I think it's more about who is the person who is in your side. As this person like you, this person share with you, this person like um, you. And in my opinion, you need to have these people in your side. And if you're feeling the people within your site don't share of yourself, say bad things to you, you need to don't talk more with this person, because this is not good to yourself. This is my opinion. I think we need to take care of the how is the person who else put in your side.
Perfect. I couldn't agree more. Sometimes we pay attention about other people that don't know us, and so it's hard. As like Fredson said, sometimes we have a lot of positive comments and things that, but maybe we have a one bad comment and it affects us a lot, and it's so important to filter this kind of thoughts. Who are talking this kind of thing? This person know me deeply or not? It makes sense or not? So I couldn't agree more with you, Julia. Very good
And
answer.
and another problem is that even though you have friends and family that support you and give good feedbacks to you and help your self-esteem, you keep remember this one guy that you don't know that comments bad comments about you. It's funny how this kind of stuff uh,
Impact us.
keeping impact us, yes, because it's a person that you don't know why they posted. Maybe this person's a troll for internet, maybe this person's have problem and just want to stand out and say bad things to everyone. So and this comment keeping you awake at night, it's fun because on the other hand you have friends that help you and keep you move forwards, and you don't care about all these people that you already have. It's strange. It's a strange ways of thinking and feeling.
Yeah, totally crazy, totally crazy. And it's important to reflect about, to talk about like we are doing now, because it's important to be present for this, because on the internet we have a lot of people saying bad things all the time, and it's important to take care about, to be conscious about, I think. So guys, I will skip for number 5. um have you ever felt pressure to conform to societal standards to gain validation? How did you handle with this pressure? For example, here in Brasilia, it's a kind of mandatory to do a exam for a public service. So it's a kind of mandatory. Everybody do it, and I don't want to do it. So it's a kind of pressure. But I want to know about you all. Have you ever felt pressure to conform the societal standards to gain validation? And if yes, how did you handle with this pressure? Julia, you first.
Uh, Sorry, I lost myself. It's
No
number four,
problem.
5.
We are talking about the number 5 and talking about society standards. Maybe, oh, we have to get married, or we have to do it. We have to have. You need to have a degree in, I don't know, but Have you ever felt pressure to conform the societal standards to gain validation? And if yes, how did you handle with this pressure?
So I have two questions about this. I feel in society the people want to do things young because when you start to be older, it's more difficult to start to do things. And I feel a pressure because I am 19 years old and I don't go to college yet. I chose this to be real because when I finished my high school, I am a person who has many undersides about my life, and when I feel in the college, I don't know exactly what the college where I want to do. I want to course psychology and international relations, and I can't choose one. And I just know what I want now, but sometimes I feeling when I need to be in the college because it's so difficult to finish high school and start and it don't goes to college just when I'm feeling because in Brazil it is common you finish and start college, but I don't feel comfortable to do that because in my opinion I need to take one time to study other things to develop the abilities. And before this, I go to the college. And I ask pressure to marriage because again I am 19 years old and it's difficult um you meeting one people. These people is nice. You have a relationship because it's difficult, and I have many friends who start to have relationship, and this stay in the relationship to many years, and I never dating with any any people in my life, and sometimes I feeling um I need to do that, but again I don't feel comfortable yet because in my opinion, I need to take in one time to myself to develop the ability to like myself before like other people. To me, this is so important because if you don't like yourself, you don't like others. And uh, all things if you like yourself, you putting this in other people. So this is so difficult, but I feel like good for this to be real, but it's so difficult when I say this to other people in society because it's not everyone who understands me what your choices and your life and sometimes start oppression in yourself. But I everything I talk to myself is okay. It's okay. I have my time.
Yeah,
I will be time in my life. The life is not over tomorrow. So just living in your time. Forget what other people say to you or other people live because everyone has your life and you has your life too. So I
exactly.
put it in my head.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You are a smart girl. Very good. Thank you. Daphne, let me know about the number 5.
Yes, I try to avoid comparing myself and follow my goals, even though I have a lot of pressure. I don't care what others say because in this case, I will lost my life doing what others want, not I want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Do you want to add something?
No, that's it.
Okay, thank you. Fredson, your point about.
This is easy one because I always was a stubborn person, so I don't like to do what everyone is doing. My mother had a lot of fight with me about it because I always don't want to do things that everyone is doing. I always enjoying to be the one guy that's swimming against the tides and to be this different person. So, but my parents and relatives always ask the same questions that everyone asking about when will get married, when you get kids, what college or university are you going to do, what you're going to do to work, all these kind of questions, but I try to avoid it. And for sometimes they thought thought that I was to be a single person through my entire life, and everything to me came like a surprise. I don't expect anything. I just enjoy the moments, so to speak. And so to me, it was easy to avoid the society standards to get validation because I what I um, where I got older, I built this confidence about myself in the things that matters. And for example, for opinion, I just think and remember myself that the important one are my wife and daughter, so forget the rest. This kind of stuff.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, about the number 6, let's try to remember some experience like that. Can you think of a time when someone's word or actions significantly influenced your self-esteem, positively or negative? I don't know, but one experience that other people, um, other, I don't know, one occasion that one specific thing, maybe action, maybe word, affect your self-esteem, maybe for increase your self-esteem or decrease your self-esteem. Do you want to remember some specific point in your life that it happened or not? Let me know. Daphne, can you answer first?
Yes, I remember my art teacher always said me I was creative, and that affected me because I never stopped painting. And if he said I was bad in art, maybe I wouldn't like art like a math, because I am very bad in math, and I don't like to make counts and numbers, etc.
Very good, very good. So show for us after some pictures that you did here. So it will good after don't Fredson, let me know.
Mm, I just remember um, like I pay attention a lot for what my daughters say to me, and even though I know that they are little, they are 4 and 7 years old, so they say whatever comes to her minds, to their minds. But sometimes when they ask for something that I cannot afford or want to do something that I don't have the time to do it with her or something like that, these affect me, my self-esteem, because I feel I'm not enough for them. And it's hard. I try to move forward, to overcome the situation, to be more present, to afford more, or save some money to spend with them. And I believe this is the things that affect me negatively, also positively when they came to me and say they love me and they want to spend some time with me and play with me, something like that. So these two girls are the most impacting in my life positively and negatively in my self-esteem.
Thank you. My connection was unstable, but I'm here again. Julia, let me know. Do you have some experience about?
So yes, but I think these parents many times is good because the opinion who stay so present in my life is my family, and my family support myself a lot, and everything in my life who is a good or bad, my family stay uh, talking uh, good things to myself. Sometimes, just sometimes, I don't like it, one opinion or other, but it's okay. It's okay. It's happy in many situations with many people. Sometimes we talking one things we disagree other people because is we are woman make mistakes, but my family support myself a lot, and I feel in myself validation when stay with my parents. For this, when I always talk to my family and my friends about thinking we go happy in my life, and it just help me myself a lot to be more esteem in my life. And I don't talking a lot to other people who I don't know much, and I don't know these people going to support me or not. I just talk to people who I know these people going to support me.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Guys, I will skip for the number 8. Okay. Number 8. How can we strike a balance between seeking validation for others and being self-assured in our choice and decisions? Because it's important to listen people. We are human beings, so it's normal. But sometimes the comments from other people affect our self-esteem. So it's important to take a balance between, okay, I know that you are caring about me, you you are worried about my future, but I have this point and I do. I don't know, but how make this balance between seeking for validation, but at the same time do our choice and decisions in our life. Fredson, help
I
me.
think that you have to choose to whom you are listening and filter the important persons with important opinions. For example, personally, I think my father and mother, wife and daughters, professionally my boss, then can help me with feedback to improve my work, some colleagues that work close to me. Uh, if we are talking about education or professor, something like that. So we have to choose in those areas who is important to listen and block everything else, because it's like on internet you don't have to care about the share, the likes, the comments, because mostly are fake, and this does have an effect on your life. So choose wisely to listen to the important person.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you. Daphne, and you, how do you handle with this?
Yeah, I think it's very important to have self-knowledge, uh, to know your skills and your strong points, and mm, don't have don't care about when you don't receive the validation, and to try your best and remain your self-esteem.
Very good. Thank you. Good tip. Julia, and you?
So, in my opinion, I think why we think to yourself is more important to other people. Think for this is so important. You love yourself because you support yourself, and I don't go to do the opinion of other people don't matter because we know matters sometimes. This other opinion affects yourself. It is so difficult to lie to yourself about this. But in my opinion, we need to be love yourself because when you love yourself, when other people say bad things about you, you know this is not true because you know about yourself. I saw in your YouTube one time if you is an insecure people, what opinion of other people affect you because it's like if you are lion, if you want people talk to you, you are cat. Don't matter because you know you are lion, don't want cat. So if you know about why you is why is your ability, the bad opinion of other people don't matter. So just know about yourself, just love yourself, and what other people doing to you is not matter in your life.
Yeah, it's like Daphne said about self-knowledge. I think self-knowledge is so important. Important to know who you are deeply. So I think it's so important for us in general. Guys, we have a little time, but let's skip for the number 9. Uh, do you believe that social media has a significant impact on how people seek validation and perceive their self-worth? Why or why not? Fredson, we talked about this kind of thing, so
Yeah,
go
so
ahead.
it's the big enemy of people about self-esteem and empathy and all sort of this stuff because social media came to help us to connect to each other, but now it's just a conflict zone, and someone want to be more than other people's, and they want to show herself to be a best person, and it creates this environment of seeking likes, comments, and share in these ultimately don't matter. You have to be self-aware what's matter, and I believe it's not that. And I think it's like a fake world, like the game Second Life. It's a Second Life. It's a mask. It's a fake person that you build online. So in this affects everyone. I think everyone has access to social media. So it's a huge impact on your life, and it's hard because everyone now born and on a very young age already has this contact with social media and grow to become dependent of a validation of a unknown person. It's hard. It's difficult.
For sure. Daphne, what do you think about number 9?
Yes, I think have a strong impact because the people don't want to be who they are. They use the filters. They try to get a lot of likes, doing what is the trend, not what what they really like. Yeah, it's sad because you lose what you really were. So the negative affect us, and it's very important to avoid to spend a lot of time in the social media.
For sure. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Welcome again, Elton, Jeff, William. Let me know. William, let me know how was for you in the second room, the topic. Let me know.
Yeah, so it was amazing. So Elton and Jefferson, I already had the experience to talk with them in the past. So yeah, this meeting was really productive. A lot of thoughts in different areas, professional, personal, family. So self-esteem, it is something that we need to develop every single day, especially in the time when you wake up. The first thing that you do, look in the mirror and say, man, I'm ready for more one day. I'm ready for the winner, to be the winner. So nobody can stop me. So I think is the key, have a good reference in our life and block your mind for negative thoughts. So we don't want negative thoughts. So just have good reference, be positive. Yeah, I think is the secret. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Good tips. I do it every single day now. Very good. Uh, Elton, for you, how was for you?
Was good, was good. Self-esteem is an important subject nowadays because with the social medias, I believe that we compare ourselves with other selves all the time, and we need to talk more about it.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. We was talking about this, about social media and self-validation and external validation, self-esteem. So it's so important to talk about because I don't know, maybe Fredson was talking. It's crazy because the new people, the young people, kids born in this time don't know other kind of thing, just using cell phone all day and creating a different world. So it's important to talk about because we have too much comparison all day long. So it's important to be conscious about. So thank you so much, Jeff. Social media impact, self-esteem. What do you think?
In my case, zero. I have my own algorithm. I don't have TikTok. I have no problem with social media. Really, it can impact my life. It can impact the validation, the things that I used to do, and can perceive my self-worth.
Thank you, Jeff. You are a different guy, so inspiration for me. Guys, I put here the forms. Please click on the forms. Let me know what you think about this immersion and how I can improve this kind of immersion. If you have some topic to suggest for me, it will help me a lot. So feel free to do it. It's totally anonymous. I don't know who are typing. So let me know your point. So be sincere and let me know what you think about this immersion. Our time is running out. It was a pleasure to be here with you all this morning. Daphne, thank you so much. Fredson, it's a pleasure. Elton, William, Jeff. So very good to be here with you all. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a good week. Enjoy yourselves and take care. Bye, guys.
Thank
See
you. Bye
you
bye,
next
guys.
week.